Hi Peter, nice to see you.
Hey, nice to see you.
Okay,
Please.
thank you very much. So, just want to thank you again for having us here. It's so important for us to have the opportunity to talk to you guys from Bank of America and help you to keep succeeding, like in all your business and information quality and security as you've been doing like the last years.
So, how do you know Rick?
So Rick is by the way, it's so funny because he's a very good friend of Tom, that is one of our partners in the company. And so, I mean, we were together for a Red Sox game, and basically he said that you'd be the guy to talk in Bank of America. And
okay, because Tom and Rick, they went to MIT together.
Yeah, they went together. You did an MBA too, right?
No, I went to the University of Texas. I got my PhD there, and
so you're the smart guy, right?
Yeah. I got a quick MBA, but it wasn't from a big university. It's more just for basics.
Sounds great. Okay, so basically, I don't know how much you know about our company, but basically, Delphi Software has been around for the last 5 years. So you said like Tom and John found the company after school. And I mean, we're doing great so far. We got funded by 2 VCs in Boston. We got like $10 million fund, and I mean, that helped us a lot.
How long did that take?
1 year. And basically, I mean, we are doing great in the last years. We had like a 2 years contract with Liberty Mutual with our new software, and it was a success. And we decided to open it up for other companies. And you are the first company we're talking after that, mainly because of the conversation that Rick and John and Tom had, and hopefully I can answer questions that show how much it can help you in managing information and security and so on. So our software basically what we do, we guarantee that, I mean, 20 minutes ahead that your network will fail, that you're going to receive the information, I mean, of what's going on, what's going to happen. And that's for sure is really important for you, like they want to protect and secure all the information from your customers, all the transactions that you may have, and then for us, giving you that information in time to act and avoid it. And the difference between the other crystal balls that you have in the market, that you can categorize that. So let me give an example. So if you have...
So just a quick question.
Okay.
So I know, what software did you use, or how did you code your software?
Is the regular, like, I don't know how to say it, Visual Basic thing, VB coding, but I mean, it's going to be easy for your IT team to work with that.
Just because if we want to rebuild it a little bit for our system, I know maybe you have your own.
Definitely going to have...
That's the thing with other softwares that we purchase is I usually like to kind of unscramble it a little bit.
Okay.
I don't take away any of the patent stuff, but just I unscramble it to see if I can see any benefits, further benefits for our own system. I'll allow you guys to do, but keep going.
That's a great, I mean, I think that's a great point, and that's the reason we decided to have a user-friendly software. So basically, if you do want to change something, you're going to be able to do like easily. So, and the second thing, so about back to the categorized point, so you have like 3 categories, so A, B, and C. So if it's a big problem that really can hurt your systems and information, and can lose many of your information, basically going to have an A alert, and that means that you do have to act soon and fast.
Right.
If it's not that big, it's like a minor issue.
It can be B or C.
Yeah, it can be a C.
So it's basically like a more advanced smoke machine, smoke detector.
Yeah, I mean...
But for data.
Yeah, that's a good way to put that. I never thought about this. We can consider that. And so what you give to you is like really can plan, you can save all the information you need, you can like secure all the things that you need to secure from your clients. So that's the thing. And why we're so different? First, we are user friendly, as you said. You just can change and adapt and customize for your own bank and do whatever you want to that. The second thing is really easy to maintain. You don't need a lot of work. I mean, we're gonna help you with that, but it's really easy to do any change. The third point is that we really have like 20 minutes ahead. Usually the best crystal ball in the market, our competitors maybe 10, I mean in the maximum 12 minutes, so we have like double time. And last, you have the categories that really can, you can be alert in different ways.
So, Guilherme, we're Bank of America. Okay. We have state-of-the-art data servers and backup systems for over data. that runs autosave every 6 minutes. Pretty state-of-the-art equipment, with these asset turn ranges of a couple, I don't see the numbers, but millions and millions of dollars.
Yes.
And I don't know, it's been running fairly well. I understand the need and potential value of this smoke detector, of what you guys are working on. I'm trying to capture the true intrinsic, how it's going to really help us to a point where we really need it.
Okay, I think that's a great question. Tell me, like, how many clients you have? 40 million, 50 million?
Depends if we're talking about...
Overall, like, accounts, you have probably like around 40 millions?
Much larger than that.
Okay, so give me a number, like 80 million?
Well, in terms of customer accounts, we have close to, because we're one of the largest international banks now at this point, so we're close to about 220 million.
Okay, so you're talking about 200 million. I mean, this is, as you said, you have gold in your bank. You have a lot of information. Like, people don't want to have the social security numbers like just stole or steal.
Well, I wouldn't say when we have a crash, we don't lose any of this data, or nothing is insecure. Obviously, it's a productivity problem.
Yeah. How much time do you lose when you have a crashing system, on average? 1 hour, 2 hours?
Rebooting the whole system without any further flaws. I mean, we get most of the system up within 35 minutes, but I'd say there's still stuff, people working for about maybe 2 hours.
Okay.
Everything.
So 2 hours, you have like hundreds of thousands of employees.
Yeah.
Multiply 2 hours of these guys. How much money you lose?
And then the productivity. I mean, obviously, it's large, but what you're saying is
I'm gonna avoid that. You don't.
What do you mean you're gonna avoid that? Because right now you're saying you're a smoke detector, so basically tell everyone
20 minutes.
Safe.
Okay.
Right, but does it stop the emergency from happening?
That's gonna happen. So 20 minutes ahead, something is happening with this network. So what you can do is just transfer some of the files from one to the other and avoid that network.
Does it tell me where the problem's happening from, so then I can get my system to fix itself, so I can avoid the crash completely?
Yeah, because maybe what happens is that you have different networks, and this one is overloaded. So we realized that so you have time, to spread off the load of files and everything through all your networks or terminals, and that's going to avoid it. Not 100% of the time, but 9% of the time. So if you avoid that, you're going to save these employees loss of productivity. But how much they are willing to pay for something like that? I don't know, but I'm going to give you the number: $100,000. Only $100,000. We can give you the software. You're going to have that. $15,000 for maintenance. So that's all. That's all. You're going to keep your information safe. You're going to run your business. You're just going to take care of what you really need to take care of.
So Guilherme, I see your value in that. I guess for us, you have to understand, we're Bank of America. Mm-hmm. We have systems that most people at MIT would still be bewildered at once they see. We got some top engineers. I'm not saying your software is not legit, and it sounds like it's a good value, but I won't know it's a good value unless I can test it.
That's perfect. So let's do the following. Next, you just say when it's better for you. We meet, we can do a test. We run a test together. I bring my engineers here, you can bring your staff. We do a test, 2 or 3 examples. You see how it works. If you like, we can just run the first pilot, and the second we just can.
And by pilot, how long do I get to have it free use?
Let's have I can give you 3 months free, and then we decide. I think I can talk to my director, and I'm sure.
So you'll give me free months of your software.
Yeah.
That's pretty good value.
I can see, and I can guarantee, I can see you in the magazines. You're gonna be the guy that's gonna really change the way banks protect their information. As you did, in the past. Your bank is really on top of that, and I'm sure this software can make you succeed. You can decide how you're gonna put. If you wanna put in this installation, or the other. What would you prefer? Maybe here or in New York? I don't know. You have to decide.
Let me talk to my team.
Okay.
Also, in the meantime, if you have any financial information on your projections on,
sure,
per minute in terms of how much money you're approximately going to save for information lost if a company is X size or Y size.
Okay, that's great.
Okay, we're gonna be this size, but
Sounds great.
I'll give you a call or send you an email the next day or so.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.